Why is it like steaming? Why am I like kind of scared of this? Do you see the smoke? I'm scared. If it's burning, I don't think that's a... Ow. I don't think that's a good sign. I'm gonna turn it off. Ugh. You just gotta stab her right in the head. So I was supposed to film a different video today, but here we are. Also, wow, lighting, because I finally got a ring light, but it won't hold my phone when it's landscape like this. I don't think I'm gonna use that flat iron because that got steaming on the low setting. So we have a second one. I think this is just gonna be like a chit chat and wig maintenance thing, which is like really all that I've been filming lately is just wig stuff and ranting. Also, I'm scared that like once this is hot, I'm gonna forget which one is the hot part and I'm gonna burn myself. The other day, I was dyeing some hair, not mine obviously, and I decided it'd be a good idea to take off the gloves, and I stained my hands pretty bad. It's fixed now. I might insert a picture here of what they looked like, but yeah. So now I'm back to being able to film, and I'm also still really bad at detangling my wigs. When I straightened this wig, I did it with a blow dryer because I did not trust myself enough with a flat iron, and I thought it was gonna be fine, like I was just gonna leave it like that, but because this wig came with like a curl in it already, it needs some trimming, but I do not trust myself enough to cut it, so I'm leaving it, but it needs to be flat ironed because some parts still have a little bit of a curl where others don't, and I'm tired of messing with it when I film, like it's just bothersome, so I'm just gonna flat iron it and hope that it goes okay. In the head, every time I like put one of my wigs on this head, I just stab it with a safety pin. Also, I have to tape it down. Yeah. Anyway, so Haikyuu ended. Very sad about that. I was going to try and speed read the manga so I can be there when the last chapter came out, but I was behind, so I haven't finished it yet. I did kind of skim through the last chapter though because I'm working on a fun secret project and I needed something from the last chapter, or I wanted something from the last chapter, so I just skimmed through. I didn't read anything, I just very quickly went until I found a panel I liked and then called it a day. I did not read anything. Because if you don't read the ending, is it really over? Anyways, I'm still reading that, although now that it's already over and stuff, I'm kind of like reading at my own pace. Like speed reading, like what I mean by speed reading is that I read 60 chapters in a day, like just did nothing. 60 chapters, which I know like might not seem a lot, but my attention span really, like lately has been like really bad. I watched My Neighbor Totoro last night for the first time, which honestly, I can't believe I'm just now barely seeing it, but Studio Ghibli movies like always kind of confuse me at times. Honestly, anime movies in general kind of confuse me at times. Yeah, the cat bus thing, that thing kind of creeped me out. Also, I don't watch movies a lot because like my attention span is just not having it. I just get so bored. Like I can binge watch, like I think when I was first watching Haikyuu, I watched like the first, I don't know, I watched more than half of season 1 in like one day, one sitting. But with like an hour-and-a-half movie, I'm just like, you know? Also, I love gender bend, like female Kenma cosplayers. Like some of them just do it so well, and then there's me. But like, yes, they're so good. And like so many people have like better ways than I do, but like I've also come to the point where I'm able to stop comparing, because okay, story time. When I first started cosplaying, right, because Kenma is a very big comfort character for me. He's the only comfort character I have as far as I know. I'm still kind of figuring some things out in the whole terms of like comfort character and kin stuff, but I don't know why I chose comfort character for my first cosplay. I feel like that wasn't the smartest idea on my part, considering the fact that when I uploaded my first Kenma cosplay video onto TikTok, I was so excited and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, it's gonna be great. And then as soon as, like, literally as soon as I like uploaded it, I went onto my For You page, and there was another girl on there who was doing a gender bend Kenma, and I, like, the moment I saw her cosplay, I, like, loved it. I was like, oh my god. And then I immediately started comparing myself and feeling really bad. I didn't want to cosplay Kenma anymore. Like, I just felt like I couldn't do it because hers was so much better. I've gotten over that now. I'm doing better at not comparing myself to others, although sometimes it still is hard, but I feel like that's just a part of things. You just gotta kind of learn how to deal with it. There's parts of my cosplay that I like, and sometimes, you know, I just have to, like, ignore it. I still really want to support other people, but I'm no longer, like, if I find, like, another cosplayer who does, like, a cosplay that I do, but I think they do it better than me, like, I'm no longer stalking their page, like, binge watching their videos, and, like, constantly comparing myself to them, even if it's, like, I'm not fully aware that I'm comparing myself to them. I watch a few of their videos, I try to support them. If I choose to follow, then I'll follow, but I won't, you know, go down that rabbit hole of stalking their page. So today I decided to try out a new cosplay. I did a gender bend Jumin Han, and I haven't posted it yet, but I hope the videos do well because I actually kind of liked it. I want, like, as a 707 Kinney, I want to cosplay gender bend 707, and I don't know why, I just have this thing with, like, gender bend. Like, I think gender bend is so cool because, like, it's not canon, so you can kind of do what you want and, like, make it up as you go, which is what I very much do with everything. But yeah, like, I don't have money for another wig. I have 2, and I'm trying to make it work. Trying to do what I can with what I have. And whenever I bring up the fact that I have, like, a new cosplay that I'm working on, I, like, never want to say what it is because I want it to be a surprise, but then I end up, like, procrastinating about it. So then I'm like, should I tell people what it is so that they hold me accountable? Because I'm like, oh my god, people are, like, expecting this, I should probably get to work on it. I feel like I should. I really want to make an OC with this wig, but yeah, I'm kind of feeling uncreative at the moment. And also I really suck at picking names. And I'm not really sure how to go about it, but we'll figure it out. I don't know, I want another use for this wig besides Kenma because I really like this wig. I like it a lot more than my black one. I think it's because of the clips. Also the hair just feels nicer. So I want to use this one more, but I'm tired of, like, I don't want my whole, like, TikTok page to just be a Kenma spam. I don't know why I said his name like that. So I'm trying to make an OC. I have, like, the idea of what I want her personality to be, but I have not given her a name. I have not given her, like, a real story. I made up her personality. I'm trying to figure out her wardrobe right now, and then I basically just, like, procrastinated on it again. Also, I feel like I really need to stop with the whole wig content because, yeah, like, that's not interesting to a lot of people. Honestly, nobody, like, watches my videos anyways. I don't really know what it matters. I should just continue to make what I feel like making. Which, the video I was going to make today, I'll probably film I was gonna say tomorrow, but I'm actually gonna film something else tomorrow. Wow, I'm filming 2 videos in 2 days. Look at me go. Instead of just once a month. Another reason that I don't put YouTube videos a lot, because I record a lot of things, is because I'm really lazy when it comes to editing. And also I, like, never have space on my phone, so I have enough space to record, but then when it's time to export what I edited, my phone's like, no, and then I need to struggle to find space enough to, like, export it, which is why I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I uploaded the Kenma one, the one of me first trying on this wig, unedited because I did not have enough space. Like, I barely even had enough space to record that video, and so I was like, you know what, save myself a little bit of a headache, we're uploading it unedited. The only thing I did was make a thumbnail, but I did that on my laptop. Because I edit on my phone because I finally have iMovie, and I'm working on getting a new laptop. I'm gonna be major broke, which is why no more new wigs, and the reason I only do closet cosplays because I do not have money to buy actual canon outfits. Also, I want to dye my hair really soon. I have some important photos to take soon, and when those are over, I'm dyeing my hair. Like, I'm tired of my natural hair, even though it's not completely natural because I still have some dyed parts towards the ends. But yeah, I'm just tired. Also, I wanted to grow out my hair for the end of this year. But I want to cut it short, but at the same time, I really want it long. I'm stuck because I haven't had it this length in a long time. I've just had short hair for a couple years, and I don't know what to do with it at this length. I just kind of let it sit there. I should honestly kind of start straightening my hair because I let it air dry and then it gets like this, and I just leave it. I brush it and I leave it. The day that Haikyuu ended, I avoided the internet. I did not want spoilers. I did not want anything, and that was a pretty hard day, especially because I was staying off of TikTok the whole day. I just went on, posted, got off, didn't look at anybody's videos, which was really hard because TikTok's what I spend most of my time on. And honestly, that day made me realize that my phone is pretty boring and I'm addicted to it anyways. Without TikTok, my most used app was Safari because I was reading the Haikyuu manga. What has my life come to at this point? I don't know. I have things I need to be doing, but am I doing them? No. I wake up, I do a little bit around the house, I eat lunch, I take a nap, I wake up, I go on TikTok, I maybe read a little, go on YouTube, some more TikTok, some Netflix, then I go to sleep, unless I'm filming that day. Then instead of Netflix, I'm in a rush to get my cosplay on, film videos, and then wash up for the night, and then I'm in bed. For being awake from 8 a.m. to midnight, I get nothing done in my day. Also, I like the TikTok cosplay community because people are really nice and supportive, and even those who don't cosplay themselves but watch cosplayers, they're really supportive, and I really like it. It means a lot when people comment nice things on my videos, and I have gotten some not very nice comments on my videos. They were not specifically cosplay videos, but they were videos of mine nonetheless. Although granted, if it's on the internet, I can kind of ignore it or tell myself that there's a reason that they're doing it and that they don't personally mean it towards me. But yeah, kind of harder in real life to ignore it, because then you see the person and you know that it more than likely is directed towards you, and that it's not just because they're not having a good day. I really want to do a baseball AU for Kenma with my brother's old baseball stuff, but I feel I would not be able to get my hands on that without explaining what I'm using it for. I don't really want to explain that to my dad. I enjoy content creation. I just feel I'm not exactly the best at it. Obviously there's things I need to grow at, but one of the things I really need to work on, especially in regard to TikTok, is my facial expressions. I really suck at conveying emotions. Yeah. Every time I try to film an angst video or a sad video, it's just it's not the best. I'm better at lip syncing to songs and making bad face expressions. And I don't mean bad as in oh, you're conveying your emotions wrong, which yes, that is true, but I mean songs where you're dissing people, I do better with my facial expressions in those videos. I don't know, it's just easier for me to be mean or to express like facial expressions where you're being mean to someone than it is for me to be like, I'm crying or like I'm in love. Like, I don't know. I just really like cannot convey that with my face. Also, if my family was like walking by my room, they're just gonna hear me talking to myself right now, and we're gonna pretend like it's normal. Because like when I'm at home, I'm in my room, I'm silent, you don't even know I'm there. My dad asked today if I was in the house, and I said yes, so where else would I be? And he was like, I don't know, I didn't hear you, I didn't think you were alive. It's because when I'm in my room, even if my door's open, you can't tell if I'm awake or asleep because I don't make noise. I just exist in this room only. During quarantine, I have gotten into the really bad habit of starting a bunch of anime and then just not finishing them. Like, I hate doing that, but now that's all that I'm doing. I started Food Wars. It's weird at times, and then boring at others, so I'm very slow at watching that. I'm on episode 12 right now of season 1. I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to drop it or if I'm just going to finish season 1 and leave it at that. Because another thing I don't like to do is drop anime. I hate dropping anime. Like, I feel so bad. Even if it's something I don't like, I will finish it. That being said, the only I have actually dropped an anime, and that was Fairy Tail. Yeah, no, I could not do Fairy Tail. But then again, I was watching it back in middle school during the time when I was like, well, I would say in middle school was the time when I was watching the most anime, but I'm not sure because now, like, quarantine. Within normal circumstances, that was the time I was watching the most anime. And yeah, Fairy Tail was just not it for me. I don't know if I'll try it again. Also, I'm kind of scared to start One Piece because I'm scared it's gonna be like Fairy Tail. I'm just gonna drop it. I don't know. Also, it's really long, so I'm also kind of like, do I want to start it? Because I started watching High Score Girl. I finished season 1. I was like, oh, I just started season 2. And then I waited a month, started season 2, like watched 3 episodes, and then I haven't touched it since. What I do want to do, though, is rewatch Cowboy Bebop because I recently watched a really good, like, video that was analyzing it. Oh my god, dude, I love watching videos that, like, really analyze, like, fiction and media. Like, I just love it because I love psychology. Like, I think that's what I want to major in when I go to college. And I just love, especially with, like, animes, because there's always much more there than what's on the surface. I love watching videos that, like, really deep dive into it and, like, really analyze, like, characters or, like, openings or certain arcs, certain moments, or just the whole anime in itself. Like, I love those. Like, that's a secret addiction of mine. Like, yesterday I was binge watching, I don't remember the channel's name, but I'll link it in the description. I was binge watching their videos. I was like, yes. Like, some of the videos weren't very long, but I very much enjoyed the points they were making. I think the video they made on Tsukishima in Haikyuu and, like, his growth, I think that was the video that I enjoyed the most of what I binge watched yesterday. The other person whose videos I like to binge watch in regards to all that is Mother's Basement, who I will also link in the description if I remember to. And I always have to add that because I forget a lot. Also, this video right now is 40 minutes. That's going to be a pain to edit, I already know. I like Mother's Basement's videos, but I have not watched him in a while because he's doing it on, like, a lot of series that I haven't seen yet, and then I need to go back and watch the videos that he's done on series that I've just now seen. So I need to catch up on his videos, but they are enjoyable. He was the first person that I watched who, like, analyzes anime and stuff, and I, like, first watched, I think, him analyzing the Demon Slayer opening, and I liked that video. I'm trying to get my friend on that because I love psychology. I love reading into things. I love figuring things out and trying to find like what's below the surface, and I want someone to talk to about that, so I'm trying to get her on that. I want to do a femme Bokuto, kind of bad, but, and a femme Yamaguchi. Okay, one thing that throws me off with the whole cosplaying Yamaguchi thing is that everybody has been convinced that his hair is green, but it's actually brown, and it's just that in certain lighting it looks green. So I'm like, wait, because there's a bunch of cosplayers who use obviously a green wig for him, but I have seen some people start to use brown for him. So I'm like, what do? Do I use brown because then I could probably do it and try to do it with my natural hair? Or do I go and buy a green wig? Because I also want a green wig, but I'm also not sure who else with green hair I would cosplay with the same shade of green as I would get for Yamaguchi. Like, I would get him like a forest green. I'm not sure who else I could use that for. I mean, obviously I could research and stuff, but he's not my priority right now. I do want to do a femme Bokuto. Like, I've seen some people who do it really well. I like their wigs. I want to find one for my own. But then it's also the thing of who else could I use that wig for? There's a bunch of Pokemon I want to like cosplay the human versions of. But that's money that I do not have. I don't want to be like number obsessed. What I want to get out of cosplaying is that, like, if I'm cosplaying a character someone likes, I want to be able to put a smile on their face. That's really what I want, because that's honestly what makes cosplaying really fun for me, is if I can make someone happy momentarily dressed up as their favorite character. Maybe they're having a bad day and I make like a comfort video, or what is intended to be a comfort video, and that makes them feel a little bit better, then that makes it completely worth it for me. I really just want to help people feel better. A lot of people ask if I kin Kenma, and sadly I do not. I'm even disappointed that I don't. He's purely just a comfort character for me. I really wish I did, and some people say that they think that I do, and I just haven't realized it yet, and I say that I remind them of Kenma a lot, and so like I would be an in real life Kenma, but I don't know. Also, people portray Kenma as like, oh, he's baby. No, okay, he's like a musty gamer boy, like, type who just stays up playing games all night, hasn't showered in like a week. Yes, I still love him even though he's like that, but no, okay, he's not like baby. Like, he spends his time gaming in like gaming chat rooms and like on Reddit and doesn't shower for a week. Like, that's really how he is. I mean, yes, sometimes I like to pretend that he's baby, but no, he's really like that. Like, for a while I was like, oh, Yamaguchi's baby, but then like you rewatch the anime and you see him like making fun of like Kageyama and Hinata with Suki, or Suki's just standing there and he's doing it to like try and get a reaction out of Suki. Like, no, Yamaguchi's not completely baby. I will, if I have to, I will defend myself on that. I'm gonna fix the top of the wig and then I'll be back. Okay, now this wig needs more work because the last couple times that I bagged it after cosplay, I did not do the thing to keep it from tangling. And I also just need to style the bangs on them own. And yeah, not the most excited to try that. This is gonna take a while, so I'll come back when it's done. I'm finally back. That took a lot longer than I would like to admit. Very tedious. I hate detangling this wig, which is why I'm a little bit mad at myself that the last few times I wore it I did not braid it so it would not tangle, because then I had to go through this. But now I need to figure out the whole bang situation. Oh, I hate this. I will never get bangs, hopefully. I feel like I just would not know how to take care of them or deal with them. This is really just proving that to me. Wow, that sucks. I'm actually getting quite tired. I did not take a nap today, and I normally take a nap every day, and even though it's like 5 o'clock, I might take a nap. I have no outro. I am so sorry. Some non-wig related videos will be coming soon. Thank you if you watched, even though I doubt that you watched this far.